Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, December 10th, 2020. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Before I forget, it is Thursday. It is the second Thursday of December, and that means it is the second Midnight Madness down here in Annapolis. So make sure you get out and support your local businesses. They're opening a little bit extra early to ease up on the crowds. So as soon as you get a chance in late afternoon into the evening, please get out, support our local restaurants and our local businesses. As the name implies, most stores will be open until midnight. All right, let's get into it. It is a little bit weird today. It's all sort of about COVID, but up in Baltimore City, newly elected and newly sworn in Mayor Brandon Scott has hammered down with some COVID restrictions. He is now prohibiting indoor and outdoor dining at restaurants and bars beginning on Friday at 5 p.m. He's placed stricter capacity limits on retail stores, religious facilities, gyms, the casino, and is shutting down some businesses entirely, including cigar and hookah bars, as well as porn shops, venues, and theaters. And over in Montgomery County, County Executive Elrich said that he is proposing shutting down indoor dining and cutting capacity limits in retail shops effective next Tuesday. And as far as the capacity limits, it's one person per 200 square feet and 150 total in any retail establishments. It will put additional restrictions on sports and religious gathering. Now, Elrich did say this in a press conference with 7 other county executives and the mayor of the city of Baltimore. And together they made a statement to Governor Hogan calling for more cooperation. The statement read, Governor Hogan has been outspoken in encouraging the state's residents to protect themselves and others by taking necessary precautions to guard against contracting COVID-19. With rising cases, hospitalizations, and deaths, leaders of the Big Eight, the state's largest jurisdictions, are urging Governor to work more closely with them. Working more closely means meeting regularly with the leaders so that our residents fully understand that we are indeed all in this together and that we are all, regardless of party affiliation, one team with one purpose. Governor Hogan has a standing invitation to attend the county executive's weekly meeting. We believe the time has come to coordinate more closely than ever with the governor's office because COVID-19 sees no boundaries. The whole online press conference was a little bit odd. They had 5 doctors. All of them came on as experts basically to say that COVID is bad. And of the Big 8, 7 of them are Democrats, and each one as they spoke subtly called out the governor for not doing enough. However, the 8th, a Republican, said he was very proud of the governor and the president and the way they have handled this. Politics at its best. But things will be changing today. County Executive Stuart Pittman has a press conference scheduled at noon. You can view that on the County Executive's Facebook page to announce additional restrictions in Anne Arundel County. I have my thoughts as to what they may be. And at 3 o'clock, Governor Hogan is doing something about COVID-19. We're not sure whether there are any additional restrictions or just an update, but he did have a conference a couple days ago. So I think there may be some restrictions coming from the part of the governor. Stay tuned on that. You want to make sure you're checking in on eyeonannapolis.net for updates to those as they come in throughout the day. A while back, the state uncovered an unemployment insurance fraud scheme, and now it has reared its ugly head again. They've now just discovered another fraud scheme which actually targeted a lot of our state officials, Governor Hogan, Lieutenant Governor Rutherford, Labor Secretary Tiffany Robinson, and several members of the governor's cabinet. Basically, they're stealing identity and filing unemployment claims with the state. Well, apparently the state said they detected them immediately, and now the state labor department is running weekly queries to cross-check all claimants that report the state of Maryland as their last employer. And I noticed a funny thing as I was looking on the Department of Labor's website, and I mean, they've had these fraudulent claims for a while, and I don't know whether it is related, but it seems that all of the Department of Labor website pages are missing their SSL certificate, which is your first line of defense against being hacked. Maybe that has something to do with it. And finally, no COVID news here, but it is Christmas, so it does mean it is time for the Nutcracker. The Ballet Theatre of Maryland is going to bring their classic holiday performance of the Nutcracker to the Annapolis Town Center this weekend. For 2 evenings in a row, guests can enjoy a live stream of the production at the Town Center's drive-in movie lot. This is over there by Gordon Biersch. It's a high-def screen. The audio is piped right into your cars. Actually kind of a really neat way to see a movie. Saw one at Halloween a couple weeks back. Pull up your car, watch young Clara on her quest to rescue the Nutcracker from the Rat Queen. This is going to be happening on Saturday the 12th and Sunday the 13th at 2 p.m. and also at 6:30 p.m. And included with your admission will be a special Nutcracker ornament to commemorate the experience, which actually could be kind of cool because hopefully we'll never have another holiday like a COVID holiday. You can get your tickets at balletmaryland.org. And if you don't want to do the drive-in thing, they do have another live streaming event where you can watch it from your home, but this would be kind of cool. Again, balletmaryland.org, the Nutcracker at the Annapolis Town Center this weekend. All right, that does wrap it up for us today. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net throughout the day because we're going to be updating these stories and more. We are going to have coverage of both County Executive Pittman and Governor Hogan's press conferences, so you definitely want to make sure you check back to get the information on those. If you're someplace you can leave us a rating or a review, please do that. And make sure your friends, family, and colleagues all know how to get a hold of us. It is Thursday, so we do have Trevor hanging out with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. And as we have every day, George Young is here with your local DCMDVA weather forecast. All of that's coming up after this brief message from Rick Peters from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general. If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners like yourself are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, December 10th. Yesterday didn't quite work out as expected, as we were right on the cloudy-sunny dividing line, and we unfortunately fell just on the cloudy side of things most of the day. But today and tomorrow should be very sunny, with highs each day in the 50s, along with light winds across all of Anne Arundel County. Then it's temps in the upper 50s to lower mid-60s in spots both Saturday and Sunday, but clouds will move back into the region Saturday with some light rain expected late Saturday into maybe early Sunday morning before skies then clear for the remainder of Sunday to close out the weekend on a nice note. As for next week, the expectation is for another sunny but chilly week, which makes perfect sense for mid-December in the Annapolis region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores, and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day at DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
I've always loved being a realtor because to me, it's more than a job. It's something that gives me an incredible sense of helping others. And this year in particular, when so many people we've helped had to move rather than wanted to move, it gave me an even greater sense of purpose. Whatever the reason for someone's move, from a career relocation to simply needing to downsize, it has truly been super rewarding and a privilege to be able to assist our clients through all the steps of their journeys. Though it hasn't always been easy, we've learned new ways of navigating the home buying and selling process. So whether you need to say goodbye to your current home or are looking for a new house to start the next chapter of your life in, the Kristi Neidhardt Team is here to work with you and for you, because truly we are all in this together.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. Code Ninjas down in Edgewater still has lots of classes and fun workshops for kids. Check out their Parents' Night Out times when you can drop your kids off and enjoy some time to yourself, as well as their virtual workshops and other fun coding activities. Coding is a great way for your kids to express their creativity and keep them interested in learning and occupied during the cold months. Tomorrow, the Creative and Performing Arts of South County, near the All-American Steakhouse in Edgewater, are having a paint night for a couple more Fridays. Classes are limited to 8 people, and they have a kids session for ages 6 through 10, followed by an 11-plus session. Saturday and Sunday at Wildberry Farm and Market out in Gambrels, check out their open-air Christmas market with lots of fun local vendors. At the Wild Oak Flower and Herb Farm in Severn, tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, check out their North Pole Lights Walk. Bring the family for a walk through many different light displays as you make your way to see Santa at the North Pole. See the garden flower lights, forest animals, and many more. Also check out Wild Oak's Holiday Wreath Workshop on Saturday. If you're looking for more fun light displays, check out the annual favorite Lights on the Bay, benefiting the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, an independent organization not related to the National ASPCA. And also, Anne Marie Sculpture Gardens down in Solomons always puts on a great outdoor light display for the holidays. It's a fun outdoor walking display, well worth the drive down south. At Wine and Design in Annapolis, this week, check out their Helping Snowmen, Starry Christmas, Hanging with My Nomies, Paw Print Christmas Tree, and Winter Sunrise classes. Be sure to check out their Small Business Saturday offerings as well. Local by Design still has some virtual group workshops open. Enjoy a fun evening crafting together virtually. Some of their previous workshops have been ornament making, cookie decorating, wood signs, drawing, painting, and more. Message them with your dates and ideas, and they'll do the rest. Art Farm has tons of classes coming up in January, but for now, be sure to check out the Art Farm online market. Art Farm Studios brings you a curated collection through the Art Farm Market. Each sale directly supports working artists and small businesses, so check out artfarmmarket.com. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System, as always, they have a whole bunch of Facebook Live story times on weekdays, including a Create Your Own Puppet story time, ice skating STEM story time, and pajama family story time. Tonight, check out their holiday recipe exchange. Tomorrow, there's a virtual Instant Pot cooking class focused on soups. On Saturday, there's virtual music and movement, as well as everyday coding challenge, testing your coding skills unplugged with activities, puzzles, and challenges using Legos, presented by Code Ninjas of Arundel Mills. Tuesday, check out their virtual anime and manga club, where you can share your love of Japanese animation and comics. Also on Tuesday, check out the Art of Books Club, a monthly teen art and book club exploring the world of art and literature. On Wednesday, there's a virtual Lego build, as well as an intro to library ebooks and streaming class. Check out a bunch of the other fun things going on at the library this week as well, including Hunt a Killer, Death at a Dive Bar, a discussion on creative writing, Book Lovers Book Chat, Winter Bingo, holiday songs from around the world, South County Senior Center Book Club, Treat Yourself, Intro to E-Learning Resources, Writer's Cribs, Book Discussion, The Giving Tree, as well as The Day You Begin, Grant Seeking Resources Webinar, Earn It, Plan It, Keep It, as well as their Guys Book Club, this month featuring Say Nothing. And at Annapolis Makerspace this week, on Tuesday, check out our monthly CAD, CAM, and CNC with Fusion 360 3D Design Workshop, focused on using Fusion 360 with a CNC machine. Also, to remember to shop local this holiday season, the Downtown Annapolis Partnership has a website with all the businesses in downtown and how to shop online from them. Check out downtownannapolispartnership.org. And before you hit Amazon, hunt around locally, even if it's just for gift cards. Local businesses need all the help they can get this time of year, especially this year. And if you have any questions about Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Meetup to keep up on everything that's going on with us. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.